Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I first of all want to thank all of my new subscribers. Y'all, thank you for coming in and joining the family. Like, it's appreciated. It really is appreciated. Whenever you want to listen or hear one of my videos or know when I have posted something, just hit that notification bell. Um, like, comment, share, subscribe, and subscribe. I'm sorry, I'm talking to the new subscribers. I apologize. Also, I want to say thank you to the old subscribers for sticking this thing out with me, and thank you for all the likes, the comments, and the shares, and thank you for leading people to my platform to hear what I have to say. And it's so much appreciated, y'all. Like, my numbers is kind of getting up there, and it's like, okay, that tells me that I'm doing something right. Like, or even if there are cross watchers or people that just want to get on and like make fun of the video or whatever the case, you still add numbers. Thank you. So thank you to my haters too. So I appreciate you guys as well. So um I had to come back with this video because I picked up on just probably one of the worst downloads that and I don't like this kind of energy, but like this is something that needs to be put out because of the fact that it's a relatable situation. Like, a lot of people have went through it without even knowing that they've been through this. Okay, so um like I said, this situation is really, really relatable. Like, um what okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna read because, like I said, whenever I get downloads like this, like, I have to write them down. And I'm just pretty much listening to what is being conveyed to me, and I'm just writing it. You know what I mean? So this is what I'm gonna just kind of go through what I had to write, and we'll probably stop and pause to get a better understanding of each statement, I guess. So, like, sometimes I wish I can I don't know how to do it, but how you can have a couple of other people on to, I guess, opinionate, the situation or whatever the download may be, because, a lot of us get the same downloads, and these downloads come out in different ways from each person. So the opinions of others in situations like this matter. 3:22 on my clock when I looked on my timer when I looked at it. Um. Okay. So let's get started, y'all. Like I said, this is not a energy I like to be in, but this is, it has to be. It has to be said. Um. Okay. So it says she felt like her life was ruined, and because she passed that kind of judgment, that is what she pretty much called in. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there and tell y'all exactly who the she is. The she is, there is a parent, a mother, um, that apparently felt like her life was ruined due to um a situation with a with her daughter. Um, this the whole download is about a mother who pretty much passed judgment on her daughter after she found out some information about her daughter. Okay. Um, when she found out this information about her daughter, she pretty much became her daughter's number one enemy. When she found out what she found out about her daughter, like, she pretty much began to literally try to bring her daughter all the way down. She started speaking really nasty things into her daughter's life once she found out this information about her daughter. Um, so she passed a judgment on her daughter. She felt like after she found the information out about her daughter, she felt like her life was pretty much ruined. Not understanding what exactly she was feeling at the time. This mother is a person that lived out of fear and pretty much could not accept themselves. So they like looked for um other ways or other people to live through, if that makes sense. They tried to live the way that other people felt, if that makes sense. Yeah. This mother was a person who never found her own identity. So she began to try to live a way that just wasn't for her. This is a mother who never really lived in her own purpose. Okay. And in between the time that she still ain't knowing who she is or even trying to find or figure it out, she began to take on personas of other people. You know what I'm saying? She began to take on personas of different situations. She began to take on the attributes of the environment, if that makes sense. Okay. Um and she didn't want to, she couldn't, didn't, wouldn't, just wouldn't face the truth about herself. She didn't even want to find out or figure it out about herself. I'm talking about this mother that I picked up on. So when she found this information out about her daughter, instead of her feeling happy or blessed or feeling like, it was a great thing, she went, she became jealous. The truth of the matter is this mother found out what she found out and got jealous. Got jealous, resentful, hateful, envious, and couldn't bring herself to understand that what she had in the palm of her hands was a blessing. Her daughter was a blessing to her. But instead of her realizing that and trying to encourage her daughter, she began to figure out ways to bring her daughter down. She began to speak curses into her daughter's life. She began to speak hexes onto her daughter. She began to speak bad things about her daughter. She began to talk real nasty and bad about her daughter to other people. She made up lies and stories about her own daughter, not realizing that she was ruining her daughter's life before her daughter even had a chance to start her own life. She didn't want nothing good for her daughter because she felt as if her what was for her daughter, she felt like it should have been for her. But once again, this is a mother who never got a chance to, or never even tried to find their own identity. So the first thing that they do when they find good news about their child or about whomever that's close to them that they know, this is what people do, y'all. they start to hate. They start hating. They go into demon mode. They go into the mode of, I gotta ruin this person. I gotta hurt this person's life. I gotta make this person fall down. Because why truth being? The truth is, because that person is better than me. For real. And in real life, this person is really better than me. So I gotta hurt them to make them understand and know that you ain't better than me. But they really is better than you. The fact of the matter is people who are better, who are, and listen, there are people who are really better than another person. This is a true fact. There are people out here these days who are really, literally better than you. And I ain't talking about just because of what they have. I ain't talking about just because of what, I ain't talking about they just because of the clothes they wear, because of the kind of shoes they can buy, the kind of house they live in. No, that ain't making them better than you. What's making them better than you is the fact that the Most High God put favor into their life. The Most High God, no matter what everybody else do or say, this person shines even in the dark. This person who is better than you shines without a match. Without electricity, this person shines. And no matter what you throw at them, no matter what you hurl at them, the curses you speak at them, the hexes you speak at them, they shine even more. Everybody notices this person. Everybody. Everybody puts their eyes on that person. You know why? Because that is God's favor on that person, which literally makes them better than you. And what kills me is the fact that instead of people, when people get to want to pass judgment on that person for the favor that God gave them, instead of them saying, you know what, let me ask the Most High God why he didn't give me any favor, they pass judgment and get jealous, envious, hateful, and want to speak bad towards that person. And that person ain't did nothing to them. Ain't did shit to them but exist. By the grace of the Most High God is the reason why this person exists. And you're mad at that person instead of talking to God about it. Help me make it make sense, you guys. It's like, I don't understand. You purposely hurt these people out here these days, you guys, y'all, for real. These people out here purposely want to hurt a person because of who they are. Because of how God made them. Who you really mad at, punk? I'm just saying. Who you really mad at? The person that you really mad at ain't that person, believe me. It's God who you're mad at, and it's God who you need to be talking to. Because at the end of the day, this person that you hate so much don't even know you. They don't even know. They don't know who you are from a can of worms or a can of paint. I'm just saying. For real. Come on. Anyway, let's get back to that was just a little something I had to throw in there. Because, when I was listening, when I heard this story, it didn't make much sense except the fact that this person only exists in her own mother. Her own mother hated her instead of feeling like she was a blessing. Now, most people when they have children, they say, "Oh, look, this is my baby. It's a blessing." Like they're, this, I've had this child. This child is a blessing to me, but not this mother. This mother immediately hated her daughter, hated her own somebody she birthed. She felt like that baby was a devil. 15:15 on my timer. Felt like the baby was a devil because the baby was better than she was. But when people have a child that is special, a special child, let's just say, a special child, you're supposed to nurture and take care of that child, man. God put a a, a, a blessing in your hands to take care of. That child in the 5D in the heavens thought it was okay, felt like it was okay to choose you as a parent. God felt like it was okay. Well, God probably already knew that it wasn't okay, but God said, I'm going to let you choose your parent. And then you chose that person, hoping that they understand that they have a blessing. And the Most High said, yeah. That, as a matter of fact, people don't understand that when you have a special child, baby, that special child is your test to see if you will be happy and willing to take care of a child, take care of that special child without any um, hurt or hate in your heart for that child. But you taking care of it because you just, feel dreadful that the Most High wanted you to take care of this baby. You got hurt and hate in your heart for this baby, but you can't do nothing to the baby because you know the Most High will take you up out of there. But instead of you saying, you know what, and being grateful that the Most High blessed you with something, you grew jealous and envious of your own child. That's so that's pretty much what had happened with the situation. With this, it's the I'm talking about the mother. The mother was just the unhealed. The mother was unhealed, and the child suffered. The child suffered because the mother was unhealed. Um, I also let me just finish. Let me finish what I had to write down. So she felt jealous. So the mother felt jealous of who this child was to become, and like I said, the mother found out that this child was a special one, and that mother's demons just began to work. They went to work. They went to work. Um, and so when the time, has come, because like I said, this mother pretty much she passed judgment on her daughter, and pretty much the mother felt like the daughter ruined her life, you know. But instead of her understanding that you are you have a charge and a responsibility to do what's right by this child because of who she is and where she came from, you have a responsibility. She hated the child. and pretty much pretty much pass their judgment on themselves, because that mother life was literally in shambles. So when you feel like somebody has ruined your life or something, or you blame somebody else, pretty much you're blaming somebody else for how you feel about something. Okay, if you feel like your life is ruined, there are ways that you can get up out of that. Like, there are ways to fix or render the situation. There are ways to do that. Don't just go and blame somebody else, because the longer that you sitting up here blaming somebody else for how you feel without it actually being true, because you always have to reflect on yourself. And without it actually being true, you're calling in that energy. If that makes sense. Like, you're calling, like if you say, yeah, this person ruined my life, you're calling in ruin my life energy. You're calling in ruin my life energy. And when you have that kind of energy sitting inside of your heart, that's what's going to continue to come to you until you release it. Until you release that nonsense from your own heart. It's up to you. Only you can make things the way you want them to be. You cannot blame somebody else. I realize that I cannot blame a person for things that have happened to me. But one thing I can do is point out the crap that a person had done to me, to cause me to feel a certain type of way. But me as a person, I will have to learn how to release that feeling of, of looking at, okay, this is what they done. And they know, they like, you can't just lie on a person. People know what they do to other people. You can't just up and lie on a person. A person does something that's very, like, that's just wrong towards you or to you, you can point it out. And you say, you know what? I'm going to give it to the Most High, and I'm going to let the Most High handle it. And the Most High handles it. That doesn't mean you can blame someone for what is going on with you, because at the end of the day, it's still just you that have to deal with you. You have to deal with yourself at the end of the day. 23:23 on my timer. So today is the 24th, and it is 1:35. So all I see is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So um just so we can be clear, like, this is what this mother felt. She instead of her trying to heal herself, make herself better, and I don't think, in my opinion, this mother didn't have probably the mother was just way too far gone, or didn't understand what healing really was, or didn't understand that this is something that she would have needed to do to get over or get past what she was going through. Okay. Um so let me get back to this. So when like I said, her demons began to work on the on the spirit and the soul of her daughter after she found out that her daughter was special. Let me tell you how she found out. The mother found out that her daughter was special when the child was in school. The child was at least 11. I'm looking at 11. 11, maybe 10 or 11, maybe 12 years old. The child was, was in the, like she was in the sixth grade, the fifth grade, going to the sixth grade or something like that. And a person literally pointed out to the mother, this child is a child of God and this child is special. Look at her. The child um, was apparently, having difficulties in school, wasn't understanding was understanding but not understanding the curriculum, or was what it was the person that was the principal of this school was telling the mother that this child is bored with our curriculum. This child doesn't want to sit down and learn this stuff. And what makes it so bad is she knows it. She knows what it is, but she don't want to deal with it. She's bored with it, right? So the after speaking to the child, the principal, after speaking to the child, he realized who the child was, what the child was, what the child was to become. This was a very, very intuitive principal, a principal who understood children, who understood who got into the teaching world for the reasons that he did. This was a God-fearing principal. This was a principal who understood what was going on with the planet and with the world. Period. Point blank. A principal that the Most High sent to this planet to keep an eye on certain types of children. This is what I'm being told right now. And the child, he noticed that this child was a special child. He was one of those, this child was one of those children that came from heaven, that literally was sent here to take a certain place on the earth. And when the parent found out, now this is not just this one child's parent, I'm talking about a bunch of parents. When they found out, due to their own unhealing, they began to restrict this child of everything. They began to restrict this child, make this child think that they was nothing, make this child think that they had nothing to give in life, out of their own jealousy and fear, and had no healing within themselves. They began to let their own demons work. Man, when I tell you, listen, when you have a special child and you get to doing bad things towards that child, do you know how much trouble you in? You are in trouble. Okay? You in trouble. You said that this mother said that the child ruined her life. Do you not know you literally just called ruined your life not into mine, but into your life? When you said that child ruined your life, you called that right on in. You said, come on and ruin my life. That's what you said. That's what you did. I hope you know that. And then what made it so bad, because you called in ruin your life. You took that crap out on your child. You took that crap out on a blessing. And you tried to ruin that blessing's life. So whatever it is that this mother, this father, these individuals who just was jealous of their own child, instead of looking at them as the blessing that they are, whatever you going through, you deserve it. You deserve it. Because you literally wanted to ruin a blessing's life. And then when you thought you ruined their life, you began to this mother, when that child got older and that child started having her own kids, this mother started to instill and try to ruin the children of that child, of her daughter's life too. She began to instill nonsense into the child, because at the time the daughter didn't understand what was going on. She was just still just living how she was going to live her life, doing the best that she could, going back and forth to school, keeping a job, just trying to do whatever it is that she had to do to take care of her own children. This mother was so ruthless and so nasty. She didn't even understand that she had an entity in her straight killing her, killing who she was spiritually. The entity was killing her, killed her spiritually. And the entity took over that mother's body. Not y'all don't even know. This entity began to speak nonsense into the lives of the grandchildren to try to ruin them. So not only when the daughter started to figure out who she was and find out who she was, it's taking years for this daughter to refocus her own children because of the damage that was done by this mother. This mother was trying to turn the daughter's own children against her. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, that's just, but we still have to understand that this mother was an unhealed unhealed ain't the word. This mother, 32:33 on my timer, 1:44 on my clock. When I try to tell you, I'm trying to tell you, yeah. This mother was not only unhealed, this mother was so damaged. She died spiritually a long time ago. That entity that took over this woman. There is an entity living in a lot of mothers who make it their business to kill their daughter, who want their daughter dead, who don't want them to exist, who feel like this person ruined my life. They don't understand these mothers, they're literally, they're entities living inside these motherfuckers. Yo, for real. When you look up and you look at your mother like, who is that person? Like, they're a totally different person. That's a motherfucking entity inside of her. Living. People not understanding these days that a lot of people are really possessed. Really possessed, y'all. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is this mother was so nasty, so jealous. They allowed an entity to come in, kill them spiritually, gave up on themselves, gave up on their own life, killed them spiritually, and let the entity live through them, live in their body, controlling every single thing that they did. Not understanding you just ruined your life, and that entity is adding on to the problem. And even to this day, that mother is dead and gone. Like, that mother is gone. Like, that with the lady that had you is gone. It's an entity living in her. And that entity continues to spread nastiness about their own daughter. Continues to project nastiness, curses, hexes on that daughter's life continuously. That daughter don't speak to this mother, don't go see this mother, don't have nothing to do with this mother, because the daughter eventually realized what was happening. The thing about it is whether people know it or not, the Most High is like bringing everything back into the original state it's supposed to be in. And that daughter eventually realized that that mother was no good. The daughter already kind of knew that that mother was no good for her in her life, but she, she gave that mother the benefit of the doubt because that daughter is so loving and caring about who she loves and cares for. She gave that mother the benefit of the doubt and realized that mother has no good intention for their daughter. That daughter realized that their mother has no good intention for her, don't want to see her do good, don't want to see her do well, don't want nothing good for her, want her to be homeless, live unhappily, never get married, just want her to be unhappy and sad just like her. Want her to be miserable. Because she's the one, that mother is the one that called in and ruined her life. So she felt like, oh, well, since my life is going to be ruined, then your life is going to be ruined. If only you would have accepted the blessing that was in the palm of your hands, is my thing. If that mother would have only accepted what she had in her hands and just been okay with that, I promise you everything would have worked out just fine. Everything would have worked out. The Most High would have blessed her constantly. The Most High would have blessed her continuously. But instead of the Most High blessing, instead of the Most High blessing her, the Most High let her live the ruined life she asked for. I'm just saying, like, it's crazy. Because that's what I picked up on. Yeah, it's crazy. Let me see. So, like I said, the mother was adamant on bringing in she was adamant on breaking the spirit and soul of this daughter, bringing disaster into the daughter's life. And then what makes it so bad is, like I said, before that principal told the mother exactly who this person was, the 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 mother didn't understand why she had these ill feelings about her child. She didn't understand why she felt that way about her child. So then when the principal let her know that, listen, you have a real child of the Most High here. You have a real child of God sitting here. She's special. She's here to help the world, bring balance and bring light and life to the world. This is what she's here for. When he told her that, and she she understood that this person is really better than me, because that's what it is. Once you found out your child is special, that child literally is better than you on all levels, on any level. That child is really better than you, but that's what people will want. You want your child to be better than you. You want your child to go and grow and do things with their own life. Go make it. That's what you want for your children, right? That's what you're supposed to want for your kids. You're supposed to love and encourage them to go do better things, do good things, live life, love, and care for yourself, and care for whoever cares for you. And you're supposed to teach them these things, not bring them down and try to hurt them. But this mother, instead of understanding that blessing she had, she literally started trying to ruin that child's life from the moment she found out that that child was actually better than her. Now, the child may not have looked better than her in the eyes of people on the planet, but in God's eyes, that child was better than that woman that he put that child in or let that child be delivered out of. When that child is older and that child gets to making it and doing things, 40 on my timer, when this child gets older and start making it and doing things in life, that mother will stick around for, that mother was sticking around for this child, right? This mother was sticking around for this child, with this child, to ruin everything that that child was trying to build. That mother was getting other people to help her bring curses, hexes, and all kind of other stuff. That mother was getting siblings to help her ruin this child's life. And like I said, this mother was also trying to turn that her own daughter, her own child's children against her. It's a lot of mothers out here like that. It's a lot of mothers out here that's living, but they're not living as themselves, man. They got whole entities in them. They got deity. They got a demon, a real demon in them. I'm trying to tell y'all. And so it's a lot of special women, special sons, special daughters out here that were victimized pretty much by their own mother or father. And what it is those children, those special children, because there was a lot of them born during the 70s and 80s. There was a lot of them born. The Most High put a lot of them out here to get the word out. Put it like that. What it is those children have grown up, and once they begin to realize who they were, because this is the age of knowledge. Like right now, like this is the age of knowledge, and it's called age of Aquarius. But it's the age of knowledge. Is when everything is revealed pretty much. That means people are coming into the knowing and understanding of who they are, what they meant her to do, what they meant and what they put her to do, and what, you know, their knowledge, how their brain works, everything. All that is being like lifted out of their mind, and people are speaking out about it. They're saying stuff about it. There are people with knowledges that you would never understand. Some people out here with the knowledge of geniuses. I'm talking about real geniuses, and I'm talking about like of real history, of real like cosmic understanding. This is the age of knowledge. This is the age of the Aquarius. This is the age of the star. This is the age of the truth, my nigga. This is the age of the truth. I just had to put it out there like this because I'm like, I had to get it out there somehow. This is the age of truth, and everything is coming out. And the Most High is, because the Most High is who He is. He's the truth. He's bringing everything back into its original state. This is He's bringing everything back into its natural order. That means He had to destroy something to bring a new. He had to destroy the old to bring in the new. The truth, the real, what's really happening. 4441 on my timer when I looked at it, y'all. And so, yeah, the point of this video pretty much is that the mother was her main duty or main job, instead of figuring out that she had a blessing in her hands, was to ruin somebody. And they realizing that now. Like these mothers, these so most of these mothers, because they're spiritually broke, like they're spiritually dead, like they have no spirituality at all. The entity that lives in them or lives through them is the one controlling the body, the mind, everything about them, because they don't have a spirit. The spirit is dead. Like they're spiritually gone. It's over with. It's over with. And I'm talking about ones, these you could tell them by how they allow certain things. They have no standard. They have no moral. They'll just go for whatever it is that you tell them, type energies. You know what I'm saying? That's a person who is spiritually dead, and their bodies are literally taken over by something else. So 46:16 on my timer, y'all. I'm finna go ahead and end this video. All I'm saying is, daughters, I know some daughters, it is relatable. This is relatable to a lot of daughters who don't get along with their mothers. Mothers who literally wanted them ruined or dead. Mothers who want their child dead. Girl, don't worry about it. Cause she couldn't move no mountain. The mother that wants you dead can't move a mountain to save her life. She can't move a pen to save her life. She couldn't blow paper. Girl, bye. Everything that you wanted for me, everything that you want for, like, and I'm talking to the daughters. Everything that you wanted for them daughters, mothers, everything you wanted for them daughters is gonna come to you. It's already coming to you 20 times fold. It's over with. And I'm just here to let you know that. All that hate that you harbored in your heart for your own daughter, instead of recognizing that you had a blessing, it's killing you. So, bye. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Yeah, I just wanted to say that. And I pray that the daughters who went through the things that they went through with their mothers and still can't build a relationship or get connected, with their mothers like they're supposed to, that, like, just let it go. That parent that you thought loved you, they don't. And that parent is gone. And
it's 2 hours.
Just, you keep living the life that you're living, because the Most High has something so much better for you. The Most High is going to show off what He has for you. The Most High is putting it all in order. He's putting it all together. And the time is coming where you won't even have to worry about what a mother thinks or what they're doing, or who cares. Because, baby, they don't care about you. That entity that lives inside that mother do not give two fucks about you. Or that father do not give two fucks about you. You have to understand that and realize that. You've been through enough to understand and realize it. Stop giving them the benefit of the doubt. Stop giving them the benefit of the doubt. Because they don't. They don't care about you. They want you dead. They don't want you here. They wish that you were never born. They wish terrible things on you. They wish terrible things to happen to you in your life. And because you still here, it's proof that you are who God said you are. Okay? So, y'all are blessed. And peace to everybody who subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to talk to y'all later. Okay. Bye. Peace. Oh, my bad. I love y'all. Thank y'all. I love you. If don't nobody else love you, I love you. And thank you. Thank you so much. Take care.